My name's Steve Wass. I work as a training systems manager at Notts Fire and Rescue. We're an organisation of about 720 people, I think is current headcount. Operationally, firefighting individuals or operational staff, as we call them, numbers about 560. So we serve the community of Nottinghamshire, which is about 1.2 million people, answering roughly 10,500 incidents per annum. There's only so far that e-learning can go, and we've got to recognise that you can get knowledge and understanding over with the e-learning, but it's the practical skills that are really required within the role of operational staff. So what we try and do is create a blend where we have some pre-course knowledge that goes out. So for example, even on something very specific and very physical like breathing apparatus exercises and hot wares, we can supplement the learning with prerequisite e-learning that's completed before, and it reduces the overall time spent in classroom at training centre, meaning that individuals and trainers can spend more time together, just really prioritising those important safety related skills. So we try and use that approach of blend where we can, and we also recognise that there's many subjects, many pieces of equipment, and many procedures that have to be followed. So we try and create a suite supporting all these core competencies that the firefighters and operational staff will come across. Absolutely amazed and very chuffed when we came back with a knowledge retention of 85%. I would be quite happy with that at lunchtime in a face-to-face training session, never mind 30 months later in e-learning. So one of the features we worked with yourselves on was the dashboarding of the front screen, so that when an individual logged on, they could see how many they got completed and how many were due for completion. So it would be very much a case of, oh look, start of the month, I've got some more nogs to do, I better crack on with them because I know I'll get chased at the end of the month if I don't. But it did mean that you could be proactive and log on whenever you wanted and see where you were. We also made the decision very early on that everything would be available to everyone on the system, regardless of role. And we had backing right from the top, with permission for me to chase whoever I want, whenever I want, to ensure that those completion levels are there. So that top down is really important for it. The other feature I think that perhaps is often overlooked is a simple HR import. So weekly, it'll marry up with our iTrent HR system, it'll move people's data around, it'll respond to their changes of shift, changes of station, changes of role, starters, leavers, which removes so much of the admin that we used to have prior to going down the LMS route and the enhancements we made.